Geordie Dread TV, welcome back. As usual, appreciate the likes, subscribe. Something slightly different today. Got a few guests. Cav, Arsenal supporter, big up.
Yep.
Scance, Liverpool supporter, I think he's getting top four. Big up Scance. Got a man like Matt, another Arsenal supporter. Come on, you see his podcast there. Give him a subscribe doing his thing. And U2B TV as well. That's Cav's new platform we just started at. Give him a like and subscribe. He's got a few good videos out there. Man like D-Dubs, another Liverpool fan. Ugh. But anyway, we're going to keep it moving. I want a quick thing. You know how I stay, bro. This is new to me, this whole panel thing. I want to start off with just, before we get into the Madrid and all the top fours and stuff, I want to know what you don't think about the relegation battle, because you think it's one way, but looks like it's another way, and there's a few shocks. What do you, man, think of the results? Was it yesterday? I'll start with you, Cav. And we go along just a few suggestions. Like, what do you think?
Yeah, do you know what? The results yesterday, the one that surprised me the most has got to be the Everton result
Of course.
against Brighton. Did not expect that at all. I thought Brighton would have walked over them, to be honest. The way Brighton have been performing lately.
Yeah.
So I was shocked by that one. It's going to be interesting. Forest again. Forest, they beat Southampton. That was another close game.
No, that was a vital win. There's a few controversies in there, but that was a vital win for them. Southampton are gone. We all agree with that.
Yeah,
Sure, we all agree. Yeah, they're gone, bro. But that was a But now quickly with the Everton one, I just felt like the Zerbi got kind of caught out a little bit where, because I think Everton played a 4-5-1, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I found out they were sitting back, going at counter attack. And once they got the first goal, second goal, I don't know. I think they just got it wrong on that day. Big win. I don't know what you guys have thoughts in it. Scants, what are your thoughts on it quickly?
They made a lot of substitute, a lot of changes though to the squad, didn't they? They've played a lot of games lately. Brighton.
Okay, yeah.
They made a lot of changes, so I think he was just trying to mix it up a bit to get some fresh legs in there. But
like he's confident he can beat them.
Yeah, he came back to bite him in the arse. So it was a good win for Everton, man. Like it was a top win. He scored some good goals in the counter attack. Calvin Lewin back fit's big for them, man.
He's important.
That's a big thing, man.
Nah, he gives them something. Yeah, give them something different. Yeah. Do you feel like, obviously they got the point against Leicester, got a big 3 points now? Do you feel like, you know what, they're in the driving seat now, quite surprisingly, to just like?
I don't think no one's in the driving seat, man. I don't think anyone's in the driving seat. The games are just, you can't call this season, man. It's a wild season. It's just wild. You can't call it. Like, apart from Southampton, you know they're down. Look at Leicester. Leicester got thumped. Yeah, we're going to get on to the Leicester in a minute still. But you would have any thoughts?
I think Leicester down personally. They got Liverpool next, then they got Newcastle, then they got West Ham. I think it's over for Leicester. Southampton and Leicester are definite.
So you Matt and Dubs, Matt first, like, would have a little say on that? A little quick say. What you thinking of the relegation battle, or your thoughts on the Everton game or all the other relegation battles? What do you think?
I'm like a lot of you, man. I think Calvert-Lewin being back for Everton at this time of the season is so important. You can see in that game, the formation that Brighton were playing, that would have worked if, like, I think when they didn't have him fit, they had that young guy up, Sims or whatever.
Sims,
he's not the same
from Sunderland.
Yeah, exactly. Calvert-Lewin can jump, hold up the ball, and even like, I don't know if anyone saw the turn before the goal for
the first goal. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I think like he brings something.
He's good at that.
You know what I mean? So I feel they'll just make it, because I'm not sure who the other games are. I know they've got City at home, but I think one more home game after, innit? Again, I'm not too sure.
I know they got City anyway, and then that's the one they're writing off.
You never know with Goodison. You never know at Goodison.
Yeah, trust me.
It's just one of them stadiums, bro. No matter what.
The confidence.
It's different.
The next game's away at Wolves, and then the last game's home to Bournemouth.
There we go.
And Bournemouth might be already done and dusted by then, and just be on the beach and Wolves. What about you, Doug? What do you think, Doug? How do you think the run is going?
Relegation teams itself.
Yeah, whatever the thoughts are.
I think everyone. I think definitely. Yeah, Southampton. I agree. They're definitely going down. It's sad, because I know Liverpool taking a lot of players off them, but I've always liked Southampton, to be honest with you.
It's your fault.
But I really wanted Everton to go down, but I think that win might have given them a lift. McNeil, I don't know what he was drinking yesterday, but he was on something else. He was
that's his former player, isn't it? Sometimes man in the cuddle and his old father to come back in his life again and give him a little oomph.
Yeah, he looked incredible yesterday. He looked incredible yesterday, McNeil. I thought Iwobi had a good game as well.
He plays his part. Iwobi, you got to give him that.
Of course. He had a great game yesterday, and like I said, Calvert-Lewin. They all three. I thought they had a perfect. Decore as well. He performed very well. Box to box, he was excellent. And just Brighton just had the wrong game plan for him, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
I think my choice going down. I think it might be Leeds as well.
Leeds and who? Leicester.
Yeah, Leicester as well. Do you know what? It's mad because I know Liverpool. We got Leicester next, in it, and it's just the last 2 times we played them away, we lost. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. We just don't. We don't do well there lately, so you never know. I'm hoping if we beat them next week, then I believe Leicester will be the one to go down.
And Leicester's kind of weird because you even look at the play they start with. Like the last game, I'm sure got Tillemans in there, got the Madisons. It's just a bit mad. Like I know I'm gonna play certain players like for Fafana and Chilwell and all that, but to be honest, Leicester shouldn't be doing this, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No, but you got to think
they're very important, but they shouldn't be.
Yeah, but they've not really strengthened their side though. It's like you've said the name of those players, and you think that's a lot of top quality players that have been taken from that club. Do you know what I mean? And I think it's because of the death of the owner, the previous owner. They've just never been the same.
Big part of it. Yeah. Big part of it.
Yeah, they're gonna go down, and then they're gonna lose a load of players because Madison's gonna go. Do you know what I mean? I can't see him staying there any longer.
No, Bayman, okay. I hear that.
I expect Daka to do a bit more as well, man.
Who?
Patson Daka. I expected him to do a bit more.
He came did high hopes, but I think the players in there.
It's because he had a decent season with Haaland, didn't it?
Yeah.
But it shows you the difference. If he wasn't doing that in the Champions League, the way Haaland was, then his level, because he wasn't performing well in the Champions League. He was doing well in the Norwegian League. He just couldn't take it further. So that's the difference in quality in individuals. So
I think the problem with Leicester, Leicester have got that whole thing of, sometimes when teams think they're too good to go down because of the players, bro. If you look at, Dubs was saying, they ain't really changed that team from the FA Cup thing time back.
A long time, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. And Roger was backing the board. It's like, we're going to try and do it. They signed some weird players, like the guy that looks like David Luiz, bro. I
know you're talking about. It's sad. I think some of them players are actually, it's sad because man like Tillemans and Madison, not that Madison's high in it, but certain man like Tillemans and all those other guys, they probably just know, look, man, they already spoke to their agent 4 weeks ago. Bro, get me a move. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not, man, guys know. Don't want to play Rotherham and them Plymouth, unfortunately. I've been there. I know how it feels, you get me? But just quickly going on to this top 4 team. Don't worry, Arsenal. We get with you. I'll get with you, man, soon. I know you got smoke from me. But anyway, quickly to the top 4. Scant's going to go to you, yeah? Can you hear me, yeah?
Yeah.
Honestly, let the viewers them know, my people them know. You've seen how it was happening over the last few days and etc. Man, you lost to Brighton, back-to-back, West Ham. Newcastle lost as well. Sad! Do you honestly have any hopes or in your head feel that Liverpool right now must be able to got a chance of scraping that and getting that top 4?
It's still not in our hands. I'd say 35%. It's still not in our hands because at the end of the day, Man United need what? 9 points, and you need 7 points from your last 4 games. So it's still not in our hands. If you lose your next game or drop points in your next game, and then then we're in with a chance. But at the moment, it's still not in our hands. All we can do is win our games.
Yeah, it's a tricky. Yeah, because you're looking at Man United, obviously. It's mad when we say that. When we say, "Oh, Man United just need this points, that points," we were saying that before the last 2 games they had.
Yeah,
and then now
I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying it's not in Liverpool's hands. We can just win our games. It's in you two's hands. You look to need to drop 4 points in the next 2 games.
Big time, bro.
Both of you.
That's why we got to beat Leeds.
Drop 4 points. Yeah, you have to. But that's not going to be easy. I'm not going to lie. Sam Allardyce, look how well they played last week against Man City. No one saw that 2-1. I was suspecting a 4-5-0. I'm not going to lie, but they gave a good account of themselves.
And they got a big contract.
That's what I mean. If you lot get a draw, if they get a draw there, pressure's on you lot.
I think it already is on a slide, but we're just going to keep our momentum going. What do you think, Dubs? Is your thoughts the same as Scans, or you got a different idea to it?
Yeah, I'm with Scans with it. I think we might have left it too late. It's been brilliant, 6 games.
Is there hope though? I mean, do you feel hope? Is there hope inside you?
The thing is, we gotta rely on other teams to do the job for us, innit? And I agree with Scans. The way this season's been going, it's been up and down. Everyone's performance has been up and down, so you can never really know what's going on. I mean, there'll be times where Fulham might give a great game, and then the next one they'll get bodied. Do you know what I mean? So you don't really know what type of Fulham will turn up in the game. Out of the fixtures for United, who they face, I think Fulham might cause them a bit of trouble.
Okay,
that's just me being honest. I think.
No, I'm with you.
I think they might cause them a bit of trouble because I know we only beat them. What is it, 1-0? If I'm not like, if it's Scans, was it? I think it's 1-0.
Yeah. Fulham be out for revenge.
They're really tough. Fulham's really tough.
But you know what? I think, sorry to cut in. You know what I think United. It's weird because no matter how bad Chelsea are, they always seem to get a point off United, and I can see Chelsea grabbing a point off United.
But it's Lampard though, bro. This guy's tactically inept, man. He don't. It's Lampard, bro. You know what I mean? If it was too cool, then I'd be like, I'll be a bit more confident because he's tactically better. He knows how to set the team up. Frank Lampard, though, bro.
But saying that, he got it right though. He finally brought him back in Basidi, innit? He finally brought him back into the back three. Yeah. And I think you're right. I think Cav's right. I think Fulham's the one, because remember what happened at the FA Cup?
Yeah.
And guess who's back for that game as well?
Is Mitchell back?
Oh, he's back. He's out for the season.
No,
because he's come back for the last. Yes.
Yeah, he's back for that game.
So he's
8 games, man.
You can see it now, man. Last minute winner, Mitrovic. You know that one.
Madness. So about you, Matt? Do you think Arsenal got hope? I mean, Arsenal, Liverpool got any hope? Or you agree with them, man?
Arsenal on the mind, Arsenal on the mind. No, you know what?
Wicked man, I just clapped you there.
Nah, you know what? I feel like, I think Liverpool just left it a bit too late. I think what they needed was United to have like 3 away games, 2-3 away games, because I think they've got Bournemouth away. And you don't know what you're going to get with Bournemouth. You're either going to get the one that turned up against Liverpool, or you're going to get the one that struggled against other teams, like when Arsenal went.
100%. Like Caviar, like my idea is that like if there was like 10 more games to go, I'll be nervous as fuck, bro. me alone, because Liverpool look like Matt says, just a bit too late for the players to come back and and I'm glad, bro. Because I can feel it. I'm telling you, I possibly believe there was 10 more games left. Liverpool get one of those spots. I don't know from who, but they get one of them spots.
Do you know what?
Crazy? You know what's crazy? 2 years ago, though, we done it. We actually got third.
Mad.
What is that? When your keeper got by the head, or a different season? That season.
Yeah, that season. We got third place when we weren't even expected even getting that. So anything's possible, but again, it's just we're relying on a lot of teams that are just not in a steady form. Like I had a feeling Brighton would have beaten United. I was right about that, and they done the job. But then the next game, I mean, come on, no one ever saw them losing to Everton 5-1. Do you know what I mean? So,
no one saw a loss, let alone 5-1, bro.
Yeah, so that's why it's a bit of a shocker. So who they got next? I think is it Wolves? Maybe depending on the Wolves that shows up. You know what I mean? You know,
as long as Wolves got that Portuguese contingent fit, they'll cause problem. 100%. I
think Liverpool will get the fourth. You know, on the last day of the season, I can see it.
From who though? Whose place are taking? Whose place?
They're going to take United's. They're not going to take yours. I think they'll take United's.
They're United as well, you know. So you got to be careful which United.
Shut that down. Newcastle and Man U. The new hype now, bro. They don't want United no more.
I put a bet on it 2 weeks ago. Liverpool to get top 4.
Ooh.
I can see
it. Though? So Man United's place, you think, yeah?
Yeah. I think Man United are going to drop points.
I can deal with that.
Is that Chelsea game?
Points in the Chelsea game. Last 2 games of the season, I can see them dropping points. And then Liverpool, last day of the season, Liverpool will get it.
Okay, that's all good.
You know, Mateus Nunes to get a winner against United this weekend, and then we go buy him in the summer. You know,
mad. Is that what you're saying?
It will do that for us, and we'll come and get him.
Nah, it's going to be interesting summer anyway. Trust me, we'll definitely talk that another time. But just going on to them 2 man there, this guy really put 0-2 to man trying to troll me on my own platform.
I didn't even do that, brother. Clicked on it, said who you support. I said Arsenal. It did the score. Mad thing.
Mad thing. So automatic bot thing. Yeah. You might have gone too far now on me now. Trust me. But you know what? I ain't even gonna start. I don't know who to even start with. Cav still make me sick. Matt making me sick. Which one? I ain't got a trace. I don't know which one to. All right, let me start with. No, Cav can only. What? Oh, you got smoke for me? Is that why?
Let Matt go, man. Go on.
I'll
go.
Where do you want me to start, man? Like, you know what? I ain't gonna lie, I was out.
Wait. What? Sorry. Wait. So what for the game? What, the Arsenal Newcastle game? Did you watch all of it, or you saw highlights?
I got like the first half or so. Then I missed the 20 minutes, second half. And then I caught like the last 20 minutes of it. Yeah. But
man, ain't trying to really get into it too. I've already got into the whole passer. You heard me moaning, talking about dark arts and Arteta's moaning, and then he's doing some next level. But I'm not going to get into it because we'll be here for 2 hours. I'll promise you. And it ain't fair another man them. What I want to get into on a normal, mature level. We've already done that already. Game's done. Before the Newcastle match and after the Newcastle match, there's a lot of Arsenal fans that I see. I don't know all Arsenal fans. A lot of them are kind of negative. Like, it's done. It's finished. And I'm thinking, it's not mathematically over yet. You feel me? So, obviously, you had the West Ham results and all the Southamptons and the Liverpools, blah, blah, blah. Before you beat us, and now after you beat us, before you beat us, did you think there was hope? And after you beat us, do you still have hope, or it's done? I just want to hear your view, then Cabs, then the rest. Yeah.
For me personally, I still kind of think it's done because I feel like City got to slip up in 2 games. It's not like it's 1. If it was like 1 game and if they slipped up and got a draw and we win all the rest, I'd be like, yeah. But you know what? I've supported Arsenal for way too long here. It wouldn't surprise me if Arsenal went and beat Brighton, Nottingham Forest away, a 1-1 thing, it finishes the whole season. Like, that's just how we are. So, you know what I mean? Like, that's just football. So, I don't know. But I feel like it's still kind of done. And I just want to say as well, everyone's talking about how good the result was. It was fantastic. But I don't think there was that much pressure, as much pressure as there was on the City game. And maybe, like the Southampton one, we could have opened up the gap. And I feel like that's why Arsenal kind of played a bit more like stressfully, I feel. Because I feel like when the pressure was like at that maximum boiling point, we kind of did come as much as we don't like to admit it, we did. So, but great result, because I don't think you lot haven't lost at St. James's for...
No, we have. To them, man, there in the corner. Those 2.
Okay, I'm sorry. Apart from them, I don't think anyone else did.
Only Liverpool. We got man sent off. And we got open up twice. And then you man come and did it. Which is a good thing for our team. Like, I'm proud of my team. Like, it's not like it's Arsenal and Liverpool. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, Not to be ashamed of, but yeah, sorry.
What I will say though is, well, just lastly before we get together, Longstaff was a miss. I never thought I'd see the speak about these things. That guy, because I thought he's not that good, but his energy in midfield, along with the other two,
he's man. Trust me, bro. Like, this is what I'm saying. Yeah, it can irritate man at times, but now other teams that are supporters clock. And it's mad, isn't it? Like, only when he's missing, man, when I appreciate, man. Really appreciate it. It's sad because this guy that's why I call him Longstaff. Do you get what I'm saying? Because you just run about, bro. Like, he
allows Bruno to go forward a lot more. When he ain't there, Bruno's got to kind of compensate.
Gives him more gives him more freedom to do whatever. But Bruno had a poor game anyway. Like I said, I don't want to get too much into it. Bruno had a poor game for me, and it is what it is. But I'm proud of my team. We didn't play bad. Hit the post twice. Blah blah blah. But yeah. But on to Cap quickly. Do you have the same ideas as Matt or thoughts, or what's your view on? Is still hope's there, or is that a wrap?
People think I'm crazy. I've still got hope. I know it might sound mad, and I know everyone says the same thing. This is City's period. City, they don't lose, blah blah blah. But I've still got that hope. City, they go to Everton next, who's still fighting. Then they got Chelsea, Brighton, and Brentford. Okay, those are all tough games for City. Like there's points to be dropped.
There's no easy games. Mm-hmm.
There's no easy games, and I just feel that there's another twist in it. Even if like we go back on top and then the last day they nick it or something, I can still see there's a twist. There's another twist. It's not over yet, man. I just got some belief. I've had belief from the beginning of the season that we do.
Oh, here we go. Go on. Tell everyone again. Go on.
I still have a percentage. I'm not giving up on the team, man.
No, definitely not. Like, it's not over. Not for me. What do you think, Scraps?
You know what he thinks.
It's like I've been saying it for time, man. It's not going to happen. Like, I'm not like being biased or anything, but Liverpool been there. Like, I keep saying,
always comes back to Liverpool. Why?
No, but it's a fact. It's a fact.
He's talking about the truth, though. He's talking the truth.
Oh gosh, oh Lord. He's keeping it. I'm gonna mute them. No, I'm joking. Carry on, I'm joking.
They don't lose. They don't lose at this time of the season. Like I've been saying this a cap for time, and I know you say you got hope, but you like Matt said, you're depending on them to slip up in 2 games. I can't see him slipping up in 2 games, and then not just that, you're then relying on yourselves to win the rest of the games. You get what I mean? Like the pressure's off against Newcastle, and now you're thinking, right, we're back in it. But is that pressure going to build up again, and you lot are going to bust?
So you thought? I don't think there should be pressure on them now, because I know, well, psychologically they should be just them looking at it as we're chasing, even though they're in the kick. Like, if you get what I'm saying, we're chasing. Pressure's off them. Don't you think the pressure's off them now? Because everyone thinks City will win it. No,
you have to win. They're still there. You've got to win. You have to win. You can't draw. You have to win. The pressure's still there.
But when I say pressure, I mean mentally why they're playing. Do you get what I'm saying? Why they're playing? Do you think that's on them? Like, or do you think they've got a bit more freedom than they had the other weeks against Southampton, the West Hams, and Liverpool's?
There's probably a little bit more freedom, but they still have to win. There's still that pressure that you have to win. You can't afford a draw. You get what I mean?
I understand, man.
I just want to ask you a question, Specs, because it's interesting. I know you're saying, you mentioned along the lines of, if we don't win, we bottled it. A lot of fans are saying Arsenal bottlers or whatever.
Who said that? I said that.
You said that.
No. Wait a minute. Don't do that, bro.
Yeah.
No, wait. I didn't.
A lot of fans will be saying, if Arsenal don't win,
okay, guys, yeah.
It's a whole thing, yeah.
So you ask me, guys.
If Liverpool pick United to that 4th, would you say that's a bigger bottle than Arsenal?
100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good question. That's a good question.
I've heard this question before presented to me. As it stands right now, Hundo, bro, 1,000%. If Liverpool hit Man United to a Champions League spot, bro, Premier League wise, that is definitely way more bottled than supposedly Arsenal finished in second, bro. Oh, that's for me.
Yeah,
Man United's been there, bro. Like proper been there the whole season. You get what I'm saying?
Mm.
Liverpool are supposed to be really dead out this season. They've crawled back and lost 2 in a row. And Liverpool now lost. Well, maybe Liverpool now won what? Well, 6 or 7 in a row. Six in a row. Is it 6 now or 7? Six in a row, bro. And then Man United, there you go. And Man United are starting to like, because this part of the season is mad. Lucky Newcastle kept on winning while Liverpool were winning. Man United started losing. Newcastle just lost this time recently. You get me? Still got a game in hand, I think, of per se. Lucky Man United got a game in hand. But the way they're moving, bro, I don't know what about for Casemiro. Like he's scared to make tackles these days because of the bookings. Rashford's looking okay, but he's not really getting a. I don't know what's going on, bro. That'll be a massive bottle. I don't care if you want Carabao Cup, bloody whatever's going on, or FA Cup final. There's no way Man United can give that away. Can you imagine? So you're it's the bottle drop, and it is what it is, bro.
Yeah. Everyone agree? In the last few games as well.
Facts. Oh,
so he should have got sent off the other day.
Yeah,
United got very lucky with that. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
If he missed that game, if he got sent off, he would have been missing 3 games. Then I'd have been more confident because their midfield is atrocious. Do you know what I mean? Because
I keep hearing that, bro. People are starting to call the Premier League or the VAR people the cartels, bro. I've been hearing it like people actually think that it's getting that bad. Fans, they're calling fans to get together. And the likes of your team as well. People, not me saying, that's what Liverpool's and the Man U's. It come like the whole business side of it. They want them in there, bro.
Did you watch the game against Brentford, right?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
But you watched the game against Brentford, right?
Yeah.
Do you feel that Liverpool got a 50-50? Everything was cool down the line, the middle, should I say, against Brentford. Do you think we got the correct decisions from the referee that game?
Hell no.
They wouldn't give us nothing against Brentford the other day. Brentford could have just, I don't know, a guy could have slipped.
But I feel like Klopp's always in a man's ear. Even recently, like he said something and then something seems like it's mad, bro. I know you see that as well, bro.
But against Brentford, he was calm. He was calm.
But the worst thing is though that people say Klopp moans. When Klopp talks about stuff, he talks about it for everyone. But they say he moans. So when Klopp's saying about if you play on a Wednesday, you shouldn't be playing at a 12:30 on a Saturday.
No, I'm talking about the game though, bro. The match.
But he's talking about
in general. You're saying that everyone says
you man sound biased. Nah, man.
No, it's not biased. It's a fact because. Right, all right. You'll see next season, right? You'll play the Champions League on a Wednesday night, and then you're scheduled to play a 12.
No, I agree with that though. I'm talking about other stuff, but I agree with that. Go ahead. I agree with you. Go on.
But the thing is, all managers moan. All managers do it. Eddie Howe's doing it on Sunday, moaning at the 4th official. But nothing was said.
They were doing some shit rules. Them cunts in North London did some shit ass, shit ass, bro. To next levels, bro.
No, but this is what I'm saying. But is it not the same?
Sorry. What I'm talking about is Klopp on the touchline, literally biting a man's ear, bro. Always whispering to something, bro.
Yeah, but Moyes done it the other day.
Pep did it the other day. Everyone does it.
So you're telling me Klopp's a victim then?
I'm not saying Klopp's a victim. What he did was
he's a scapegoat.
I'm stating that everyone does it. All managers do it, but because it's Klopp, it's like, let's get at Klopp. Look at Arteta. Beginning of the season, what was Arteta doing?
Yeah, he's calmed down a lot.
Running out of his box every 5 seconds.
Nah, he was taking a piss. I know, but he's calmed down. Don't you think?
But that's what I'm saying. But he got pulled up on it. That's what I'm saying. He got pulled up on it. He don't do it anymore.
Ain't Klopp got a ban coming up or something? Or am I buzzing?
Nah. Well, because he spoke the truth. This is another thing. He spoke the truth about the referee because he's done something wrong.
So they say, but apparently...
But what I'm saying is, when refs make a mistake, do they come out and own it?
Oh, they give it as well. Yeah, go on. Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is they don't own up to their mistakes, isn't it? So after a game, managers have to come and give an interview, players have to give an interview. Referees don't. They can just run off. All done and dusted, isn't it?
But he said something happened verbally between them while they were on the in the game.
Yeah, it's the truth though.
So release it then. So release the audio. Have they released the audio yet?
I heard about that. They should. That was the argument or debate, innit? If that's the case. Man says one thing, you're saying another thing. Release the thing, then innit? Or behind the scenes, release it. Yeah,
but have they released it though, have they?
And guess what? He's not actually supposed to be doing refereeing duties as well this weekend, right?
But I didn't go that deep into it. That's too techy.
He's off referee duties, right? Why is that? If he's done nothing wrong, why?
Oh, sorry, I get you. Yeah, he's been pulled out. Yeah, but no one say why. I understand.
Listen,
but yeah,
there's a reason why Mourinho wore a wire, I swear, recently, bro. Like these refs,
is it? Is that what he's doing?
He said it.
I didn't hear about that, bro.
Yeah. He said it. He come out. He was like, yeah, he wore a thing underneath because he was like, listen, the way he gets in trouble, he's refs. He ain't do nothing. It's them, man. Because let me tell you, Spence just like you said, these refs, bro. I can imagine they say things, that really trigger these managers, but you can never. That's why I think we need to do. I don't know if you lot. There was a video of I think French League.
The French League, yeah.
That's what we need to have here. So then we know what's going on. Like none of this messing around after the game. Oh, mistake made and blah 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 blah. Don't make a difference, bro. You know what I mean?
But just move. What can you say, or shall I move forward to the last bit? I want to quickly get on to the Champions League.
Yeah, move forward. That's good.
Yeah. So what did you guys obviously watch? Well, I don't know if you did. You watched the Man City Real Madrid game?
Yeah.
All right. So I'll leave the floor to you lot. I'll start with Cav. What do you think of the match, bro? And where do you think, after watching that, where do you think it's edging to? Who's making it to the final, bro? Or possibly winning it?
Do you know what? I'm not gonna lie, Madrid were kind of playing a bit filthy at times, man. It's a good game. Two brilliant goals, really. Do you know what? It's weird, but I can actually see, like Madrid. It was all Madrid at the beginning, like it kind of.
No, it was Man City in the beginning more, wasn't it?
Sorry, it's Man City. Then it went to Madrid when they scored, and then it was that kind of back and forth. But
yeah.
For some reason, I can see this time. I can see Pep finally getting his hands on that trophy, man. I feel at home. I feel like the Etihad. I think they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it at Etihad.
Okay.
It's not going to be like it's going to be like a 1-0 or 2-1 or something, but I can see see them just edging it, just about.
But quickly, what about the ref, bruv? Do you think the ref was a bit weird this game, or you just thought, you don't think he made a few weird little calls or you didn't really clock that?
You know, I didn't even see it after, so I don't know. Did
the Cruz tackle that led to a free kick for KDB? I don't know, just little things like.
The one was getting a bit chopped down a bit.
You try to keep it flowing, innit? But I don't know.
The De Bruyne goal, did they show it after? Did it go out of play? Because I didn't see that bit. Did it actually go out of play? Because I know Ancelotti got a yellow card. Said he claimed that the ball went out of play before De Bruyne's goal.
I thought he was mourning because of when Cruz, for me as well, should have had the free kick. I thought he was mourning about that, and the commentator said he can't retract it. Once it's some rule, that's done, you can't go back to it or check it. So I don't know, bro. But you know what I mean, bro, to me, I can't really call it right now. But it was a good game. What do you think, Scans?
I think it was a good game, man. It was pretty even game, man. Like tactically, it was a great game. Like the way Camavinga started going inside, how Stones has been doing it. It seemed to disrupt Man City at the time. It's hard to call, man. I just got a feeling. I got a feeling Real Madrid are going to do it, man. I don't know why, man.
Same here.
It's a
little bit. It's hard, though. I'm not sure what.
Yeah.
Same here, man. But it's a tricky one, man.
I just think they're going to do it. I don't know. I just don't know. I just think they're going to do it. I don't know if Pep's going to overthink it again like he normally does. I know he hasn't been doing it. I know he hasn't been doing it this season, but he's just got that in his head. He's thinking, what can I do to try and surprise Ancelotti? I just got a feeling that they're going to nick it, man. I think they might. And if I was Ancelotti, I'd start Tchouaméni in the next game, man.
You think so?
For his legs, for his legs, because
or save him though. Do you get what I'm saying? Never know, because extra time and all that.
No, I'd start him. In that game, man, because they're away from home, innit?
Yeah.
Man City can have a lot of the ball. So I'd start him in that game, man.
I had it started today as well at their ground. It was a bit mad, like how they're kind of hogging Madrid. But we'll see, man. What do you think, Dubs? What's your thoughts on it? Who do you think will make it to the final?
I just think when it comes to winning the Champions League, man, Real Madrid they're different sauce, man. They just know how to win it. I think the game plan from Ancelotti will be much different. And I agree with Scants. I think Pep's just going to overthink it again. I think he'll make a few more changes. Because if I'm not mistaken, I don't think he even made a sub, did he?
No, he didn't.
I can't think. I'm not sure. No.
I think he is. Yes, like with Scants is saying, it's just he overthinks a lot. So I believe if he made a change, he'd think he would have lost that game. Do you understand what I mean? Because he knows that that's the 11th specifically for Madrid.
Yeah.
So I think if he changes it up next week, I think Madrid will take advantage of that.
And I think the Premier League's got something to do with it as well. Maybe.
Yeah, of course. They're gonna change their
KDB ain't playing next game. I don't think KDB's playing next game. Or be the bench. I don't. Like, the likes of that goals. I'm saying. I don't think. You get what I'm saying.
And KDB, I don't know. He's weird as well. You know, like he'll start the season dead, not even involved in anything. Second half of the season, KDB becomes the best player in the world, bruv. Like it's weird.
He wants to, innit? He's a boss.
Yeah, he's just that. Yeah, he's quality, man.
The guy ain't even got a bloody agent, blood. He runs himself, bruv. He made his own contracts and that. You get me, boss.
The guy can just shoot anywhere, man. Both.
No, that was a good goal, though. That was a good goal.
He's quality, bro. It's quality.
Vinicius Junior, bruv. The way he coming in, just like quality. It's a Champions League, innit? This is where the elites get me have to turn up. You get what I'm saying? What do you think, man? Any ideas?
First of all, that De Bruyne goal, that one was anger to say to Courtois, that's what you get for taking my woman, innit? Yeah,
no, I don't even know what's going on. That's a net. All right, then. I seem like holding spirits and doing that, but I don't know why.
That's emotions. That's already been there for a while, boy. But listen, that was a good goal. I think let's just talk about Rudiger, man. Rudiger shut down. What's his name today? The monster, bro. Rudiger today was solid.
No, I think Alaba though. I think Alaba had the good.
The two of them.
But I don't know. Saying yeah.
Handled it. Like you look at Real Madrid and you think, okay, Man City away, but you think, man, in the Champions League, that aura. Like, I won't be surprised if they go there, yeah, and we're looking at them, right, winning 2-0 at half time, man. Like that's just how they are. But it's one of them. It's really 50-50 now. And with that the no-way goals thing as well, you really don't know as well. So it's going to be a close one. As an Arsenal fan, I hope they go through. Hope they get a bit tired in that. A couple of hamstrings.
Yeah, I keep hearing that, man. Get me? Oh, hopefully we're there next season. But you're not guaranteed Champions League now, innit? You finish in second. You've certified second place now, innit? We can't catch you.
It's light, isn't it? It's light work, as I said on Twitter.
Wow, Martin. I'm gonna hold him to that for next season. But you know what? You know me, man's on some long. Get me. You covered pretty much. This is new to me. Appreciate you guys coming on. Cav, Arsenal supporter. Scant, Liverpool, Dubs. Appreciate Liverpool.
No worries.
Matt, don't forget Cav's channel, YouTube TV. Do you want to plug yourself, Matt, for your channel?
Listen, my channel, Back of the Net podcast. Obviously, you catch me in there doing a couple of shows, done a couple of Cav recently, and hopefully, as we go and do a couple of them Liverpool supporters, we'll wait till they get top 4 first, innit?
Man, what about you, Cav? YouTube TV, got any videos coming up? Obviously,
YouTube TV.
Plug yourself, man.
Yeah, man. Just keep just please subscribe. Get me to that milestone of 100, please. I need to get there.
Bro, Larry, why?
Need to get there, but no, seriously.
I rate that. Big up for that. Yeah.
I'm a realist.
Come on, bro. Show them rule, man.
Subscribe and
bro.
Movement, man.
No, big up everyone, man. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap it.
Everyone in the comments, put Scants and Dubs to start a Liverpool channel. You need that.
They should do one together, innit? All in time, bruv. All in time. You get me? Because people might ask for it. Everyone here's got a little knowledge. You get me? Everyone has their thoughts, so why not? But it's up to them, man, innit? But yeah, Cav, I'm gonna wrap it up, yeah. So, big up to everyone. Appreciate if you watch. Why not push the like if you want to see more of this? Subscribe. New to this, but I appreciate all the support. Geordie Dread TV. Peace. Bless. See you later, guys. Peace.
Later.